Jumper to hell, Inferno, let's go. Faded. Marine. Army of Darkness. Sorry, Army of Darkness is still on cooldown. We're gonna try again. Technician. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. A mastery, I think, is completely broken. Knock knock. Was afraid I'd get flanked like that, so I knocked. Didn't want to get too involved. Like, moving back and forth, possibly getting shot in the head, maybe several times. This is a bad position. Everyone can see why, right? That door could open, and I'm just in a world of pain. Anyway, Sharpshooter. Kinda feel like it is utterly busted. I had a Sharpshooter Apocalypse game, which I won with the hunting rifle I picked up in C1. I feel like that is just fundamentally wrong. Oh, hello, friend. Isn't this terrible? Alright, well, this is what smoke is for. He was unstable, too, which is why charging wasn't a good idea. Not a huge fan of the submachine gun, but I will say it is perfect for this situation. Alright, careful, careful. I'm creeped out by those barrels. I see no reason to engage with them like that. Auto rifle, much more my speed. Grenade launcher, he's slow. Alright, excellent. Get some armor. Doing quite well. Got out. Gonna have to get Sharpshooter online. Oof. Grenade launcher. The grenade launcher just solves the problem. Best gun in the game? Might be. Wins you the first moon, essentially. Alright, so what are you? Mr. Shotgun Guy. Alright, Sharpshooter. Son of a gun. You need headshot, right? It's son of a gun 2, son of a gun 2, headshot, and then maybe headshot again. And then get into Sharpshooter. Exact route I don't think matters that much. Anyway, it's off for power. It shouldn't be hugely difficult getting this online. And it does play into exactly what you need in Inferno. In Inferno, you need power. Like, I've become convinced that cheeky tech builds, not like technician, but oh hell. Oh hell. Okay, shoots fireballs. I can't be by this barrel. I can't be by that barrel. Oh, he hasn't seen me. Can I get away? He didn't see me. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, he's seen me now. I hit myself with the barrel. I poisoned him just a little bit. This is not great. I'm just bleeding health. I gotta get out the grenade launcher. Alright, well that was a friendly start to this level. Immediate Reaver charge on C2. This just makes me so nervous. Anyone down there? So nervous. This is gonna be a brutal level. Alright, we got bots. What's my plan for bots? Oh yeah, shoot them. This is pretty terrible position to fight bots in. At least I got him, or I might have got him. His buddy might have got him. Oh, it's getting ripped up. Are you dead? Alright, careful, careful. This is terrible. I need a hunting rifle, unfortunately. This guy maneuvered badly. Got him. Just be careful. Just be careful. Be careful. This is very, very delicate at this exact moment. That doesn't help. Alright. So. Alright. Use the med kit. Stop trying to min-max so hard right now. Alright. Okay. That was alright. Play slow, play careful. We got a big boy. Chip damage will get you. Luckily, he's going to heal me a bit. Very friendly of him. Can I get it? Can I get it? I got it. Terminal over there. Give ourselves some defensive positions. Always take opportunities to help yourself. Pretty sure there's guys in there. I can hear them, right? Probably should have shot the door open, but I kind of fear for my ammunition at this point in the game. Ooh, what are you? High potential to be something good right there. Probably should have gone free fire with the grenade launcher. We got Ripper. Ripper is beautiful. Well, it's okay. Calling it beautiful might be overstating it because it's constrained by the fact that so many enemies have overhealth, and overhealth enemies don't get ripped because they're not wounded. So, mines are here. I've given up on doing full faded runs for the moment. I think, like with Apocalypse, you really do need freedom of choice. 2, 3. Done. Alright. Could have been better, could have been worse. Used a health kit, probably needed to. Got a health kit, that's great. Let's take a look at the world. Messages. You can trigger a lockdown in the mines. You can trigger a lockdown in the mirror. There's a lab in L6 that says go to a branch soon. Gonna have to repair the thing, the rift. So I guess I go rift, huh? Rift will get me to L6, I believe. No, don't do that. Yeah, I can get to L6 off the rift, and then that'll get me a lab. I think that's how it works. Let's try it. I will be middling sad if I do not remember the mechanics correctly. This is a disaster here. Yeah. A positioning disaster. Not okay. Alright. Chain gun comes out. It is time to simply splash some guys. That guy's not dead. Don't let him fool ya. Alright. Anyone else? Alright, chain gun's so great. Grenade launcher out. Because I'm going to be able to do a New York reload right there. Excellent. Excellent and excellent. Alright, that was a kind of unfortunate start to the level, which we navigated correctly. New York reload. It's going to be another one, right? Feels so bad to pull that trigger the second time. Alright. This is where I would be tempted to shoot them, but I have tried to teach myself to use the gun for its intended purpose, which was exactly that. Tumbling shorted sharpshooter, right? So even more son of the guns. I'll have to come up with an appropriate sharpshooter weapon at some point. Alright. Because the chain gun is not a sharpshooter weapon. Grenade launcher, also not good. Have to get a worthy pistol. You gonna move? Alright. Excellent. Feeling strong at the moment. Ugh. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Just blow them up. Just completely blow them up. That guy's icy. That guy double turned. Alright. And New York reload. We spent nothing on that. We made progress and spent nothing. This is ideal. Scared. Okay. Okay. Anyone home? Anything going on here down the murder corridor? Should probably take that with me. Not sure why. I won't need it in the rift, right? Okay. Very careful. I hear zombies. They're around. This is a bad place to fight because I can't retreat out of here without coming here, which pops me out of cover. And just grenade launch them, right? Oh, there's a bleedy revolver somewhere. That's a fanatic. Let's go free fire with the grenade launcher. Weep not for bullets spent in good cause. Okay, I withdraw from though. Where are you, Mr. Bot? Up, up. Alright, so we're just gonna hide here. And you're not dead, you're just sleeping. Alright, good, good, good. That guy's got a grenade launcher. He gets introduced to my grenade launcher. We do a nice little swap. It's very wholesome. New York reload. Punch it, punch it. Wonderful. Be pulled forward on the momentum of our own greed. Fire and then get out of here. Still don't think you should be able to off-screen me like that. Where are you, dude? That guy died. I saw the animation. Excellent. So we're slowly picking our way down this corridor. Giving up some of that. I don't even have a gun to shoot that, even though I want one. So I'm keeping that with me. I'm going to want the honey row. That is pretty. Like, I don't know if that can be used, but that's really pretty. Like, I could definitely carry this all through Callisto, but I'm not sure I could use it much beyond that. Oh, that's tempting. That definitely gets put in my backpack. Alright, New York reload. Flush with ammo, have no problems. HE revolver. Is this something I want to sharpshoot with? Yeah, let's try it. So, beautiful gun, onto the floor you go. Okay. So, gibbed enemies explode, and with the ammo, the damage I'll be putting out, there will be a lot of explosions. So, we're going to be walking around with that once I have headshot and have just the fist of God hitting every time that's up. Alright, that's a hunter rifle. That's the other option. Okay, okay, okay. Chain gun is so good. The other guy didn't see me? Oh. I'm actually shooting for the watcher. Yep. Love that sound. Squish sound. This is actually pretty dangerous, I feel. I don't want to take this approach. I'm going to go all the way back around. Yeah, flush on ammo. I feel like I have a future. I won't get headshot this level, will I? Very curious whether or not the Firefly revolver will be of any use, whether that's a good idea or not. I suspect the solid is the result is going to be a solid maybe. Why aren't you in smoke? It's a little dangerous, but I ambushed him. Alright, creepy. Ah, good. Finally, dots. 1, 2, 3. That speaks well of the future. It takes a lot to reload it, though. I feel like it's a trap gun, almost. We shall see. Right. Anything new here? Go into the rift. Storage for heavy ordnance. That's a vault, right? On L2. Beautiful. Blade of armor on L6. L6 is going to be a wonderful level, isn't it? I really hope I get there. I do get L6 by going down Resilient Fanatic. I don't think I can burn you down in time. Correction, I can. Yeah, L6 should be just a playground. I believe if you go in the third level to a branch, you will end up going to L6, right? You don't end up right at the finale. Wish I remembered the rules. Wish I could read. Alright, so, what's the future? Hunter rifle is absolutely excellent for headshot. Not sure at all this revolver is going to be as good. I mean, it will crit. It's got less crit damage. So the wonderful thing about the hunter rifle, it does 100% crit damage, and I'm essentially going to be critting all the time with headshot for 48 impact damage, which is non-trivial. Firefly explodes. Ugh. We're gonna try it this way and risk the entire run. The worst part of it, okay, the revolver comes out fast. Comes out fast, does a lot of damage. Should crit for 45 fairly frequently. And the enemies explode. Alright, I just have to be very liberal with the grenade launcher coming up. Which is not a problem. One of my favorite things to do. Alright, please don't get rushed. Please don't get rushed. There's the valve, right? I determined that the... Oh. Best thing to do is just to open the valve immediately, right? Because of that. and it's just murdering the entire vault. And it gives me this. So I should walk around with the HE revolver out. I do 45 with a kicker to 60. Only now I don't, because headshot's down. Right, so I gotta get the chain gun out. I have to solve this the direct way. Alright, so I don't feel confident enough to strut around with that little health. This isn't enough, is it? It is not enough. Alright. Things are questionable at the moment. Pop. And then just kind of... Oh no. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that guy hit me with, but it was a lot. Oh. Game suddenly turned hard. I was doing so well just a second ago. Oh, I cannot bleed health. I need to keep health up. Luckily, I think that entire vault is dead. The bad news is, should just headshot him, right? Alright. Bad thing is, I think there's just a poison cloud in there. Right. So, let's hope that airs out. I have to be so careful. 2 Ravagers so far. Brutal. I kind of want to encounter enemies a little closer than normal. I kind of don't want to get caught in the poison clouds. I have a lot of concerns about the state of the world. Okay, red chest. Okay, need you. Need that. Need that. Oh no, pack is not full. Pack is absolutely 100% not full. Pick that up. I don't need the key card, right? If I get Sharpshooter rolling, I'm not going to need the BFT. How did I just get wrecked? How did I just get... Okay. This is not great. We just go this way, right? Oh, that hurt a lot. Once again, on the edge of just of unaliving. Not sure this gun is correct. Not sure of anything really. Oh, and I already got the red chest. I need to see a medical terminal. That is what is a somewhat hard requirement for the continuation of this game. Careful, 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 careful. This is the best part of the game right here. Not that I'm almost dead and terrifying, though that has its own comedy value. It's that it's so sharp, and if I die, I don't care that much, because I'll just start another game. That makes this really fun. Okay, I can sneak across there, right? Sneak across. So I used the poison gas to get rid of a lot of enemies. Not enough, mind, but a lot. I'm just gonna limp. Do I try out the hunter rifle? Is the area of the chain gun already gone? I don't think so. Oh, that looks really good. We're gonna try it. Well, no, let's keep the chain gun. We'll try it instead of the Firefly revolver. Firefly revolver, I think, might be better later on. Can I get in there yet? No. I'm so scared of the poison gas. Seems like an entirely reasonable thing to say, doesn't it? I am scared of the poison gas. Alright, looks like it's pouring out. Bad news is it's poured out. Alright. So, trying to just reveal little bits of the map. Wish I had dots. Yeah, poison gas. I don't have the upper right of the map. There's a few squares there I don't see, but I think it's questionable whether or not it'll be of any value. Alright, that path is not gonna work. I'm definitely gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna get that Firefly revolver back. Alright. I hear guys. Okay, what we got here? Add advanced mod. Add vampiric pack? I must, right? Like I must. I must make a... Oh, it doesn't... Can't auto calibrate. That's weird. I must make a vampiric hunter rifle. Suddenly I have a theory of victory. I use this, which will give me 3 health back every time I pop a guy. And there's a lot of loose guys around right now. I just try to use headshot to my advantage. Just be very careful. It's like right here. That guy's just going to get splattered, right? No. That was not what happened. Alright, so I did heal off of that. I should kite here and just get headshot back up. And do that. I feel like I should spend my multi-tools in order to get a accuracy mod for aim assist. I also feel like I need the multi-tools for health one day. You're gonna die, right? Only 85% crit. So, not guaranteed death. But I'm already reaping the benefits of the vampiric pack, as it repairs chip damage. Alright, what else we got going on here? Nothing. And if I get that chest, right, that should be the Holy Jovasek armor. Oh, I could just blow them up, though I suppose I got lucky on a crit there. Yeah, this is going to give me my guaranteed crits. Right? So, 51 damage. Yeah. And get that guy. And headshot's not up, so we just walk away. And, oh, that guy's fiery, so he completely just... Oh, and I just get burned. Oh, man. I don't have any health. No health. Alright, so I have to limp forward. Using the vampiric pack. This is fantastic. Alright, got them all. The exit is covered in poison. Great. Cannot say this isn't interesting. Not going to go back for the Firefly gun. I think that's a bit much. Poison cloud, please. So scared. I can't lose any health. Alright, can I go? Can I go? Alright. Tense. Tense is good. Alright, please don't jump me right out of the gate. Alright, a wall. Excellent. Ammo. Excellent. Now can I just get a wall of mooks, please? Alright. I feel not totally safe. For a reason. That reason being these guys. Alright, get some health back. Good. Anyone else coming at me? Anyone else? So there were like 3 Ravagers on that last map. And I do have a good tool for dealing with Ravagers in that chain gun. However, if they roll the wrong traits, serious problems. I get serious problems. Alright, so just looking around. Kind of exposed. They have headshot up. One more point to headshot 2. That will definitely help. It will delay Sharpshooter a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't shoot at me. Don't. Didn't kill him. Tough. But clawing back health. Just give space, get headshot back up. Excellent. Don't run immediately back, create a lot of noise. And just do the exact same thing. This is what I want to see. Just drain danger off the map. Nice and safe. Nice and... No. I should never explore forward without headshot being up. I'm clawing my health back. Look at that. I took a 60% shot there, and I took another 60% shot, and it did not work out for me. But luckily I did not get shot. Okay, I'm on the edge of leveling. Ooh, what are you? Oh, it's there! That's the thing I asked for. The thing I asked for is right there. Alright, careful. Don't get excited. Try to stay in good positions. Erode the darkness. Carefully, 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 carefully. Oh. I was doing so well, too. Ugh. Alright, just go all the way back here. Deal with you here. Level 5. Give me another more crit, more accuracy. Alright, excellent. Kind of afraid of that door. Beautiful. Our next damage boost is with Sharpshooter, which hopefully I will see someday soon. Oh, hello friend. Carefully, 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 carefully. Okay, we have taken our terminal. Molten chain gun. That has a lot of appeal, but both Ripper and Molten have their place. But the thing is, Ripper will have its hour when the enemy is low, whereas Molten, you might not ever have the chance to pull that trigger. Well, I mean, you pull the trigger, but the effect won't land because they're just immune. So, in the end, Ripper is better, I think. Kind of scared. Very scared of what will come out of there. Kind of want dots before I deal with that. Very scared. Okay. Explosive. I am gonna chip you up, he says. Alright, how best to deal with that guy? How to do this? He's got a rocket launcher. He's feisty. There are exalts directly south. I can see the purple glow. I kind of have to pick apart this Ravager first, don't I? Yeah, I was hoping he wouldn't choose to fire, and he did. I wanted to try to engage from max distance. I can't fog him right now. So I guess I just trust in crit, right? Oh, and crit saves me. Alright, so that could have been a lot worse. We're gonna pay a multi-tool for healing. It is cheap, and I'm feeling scared. How are we doing on chain gun ammo? Just fine. We're overweight on chain gun ammo. Alright, carefully, carefully. There's probably another one. There's probably another one that's just as ugly. Okay. They're not going to move, so I gotta wake him up. No, he's got a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher guys do not need respect. In retrospect, it looks like I didn't need to pay that multi-tool. I'm going to heal and then get that dot. Yeah, whatever. Good experience. I may have to revise my statement on needing that health, as this guy is certainly going to be a pain. Yeah, maneuvered badly. Maneuvered very bad. I'm doing this wrong. This guy just needs to get shot many times. Alright, can't finesse that yet. Need a few ranks of Sharpshooter. All my grenades be more powerful in the pockets. So just peek around. This is a real dangerous corner right here. Come on, come on, come on, my boy. Just one step. You can do it. Use them little legs. Alright. Gonna have to... He's messing with me, isn't he? Alright. Alright, there's down. I hear fiends. And that is never a great feeling. Alright. See, I can't one-shot these guys. So let's just get out of here. We're just running away. Headshot. Headshot. They both like that? Oh, that guy's icy. That's even worse. So... that. Okay, so... not immortal, not invincible, simply in good shape. I have the tools I can use to survive. in so much better shape than I was just a little bit ago. Oh, accuracy pack. You get on the helmet for aim assist. And when I aim, it should be the aforementioned Fist of God coming down on them. Alright, so that I will take an out, please. I can imagine if I didn't have that smoke grenade when I fought that Ravager. Can imagine it ending differently, eh? Excellent. Just throwing out the deeps. And I've got too many grenades. Not quite enough yet. The wonderful thing about Sharpshooter... Oh, we got dots. Dots, dots, dots. Yeah, there's the rift. That means I am going to get L6, provided I survive. Okay, so I gotta open this up. Let's do it properly. Unlock the vault. And if I knock, is that a good idea? Oh, it's a secure vault. Alright, so I gotta open this door, and then I'm just gonna get ripped up. But I brought the proper tool. Oh, what are you? Excellent. That went well. Nova Bomb. The Nova Flux Catalyst can replicate a raw, unbridled energy of a supernova in a destructive display of light and force while keeping the user at the center intact, usually. Is this like the nuke of this game? The portable nuke? Alright, so this definitely replaces some grenades. Do we know what it does? Inventory. Nova Bomb. Huh. My concern is that it is damage calibrated for a lower difficulty. In that it's just going to be just a puff of air on Inferno. We shall see. But I should have the perfect tools to do the rift well. All except those bots. That's going to be tough. Alright. Fiends. Alright. Should not hit that quite yet. As tempting as it is. That is not what we are here to do. Okay. Knock, knock. I like that you headshot the door. Aim. And I'm doing 84 damage with a splash of 184. So that just blows that guy up. That's wonderful. Alright. So I can probably just gun down everything. Like that guy, you just get gunned down, right? Yeah, it's 52 versus 54. That's a bad day for you. And you. Though some of the tougher ones will require aiming. How'd you live through 3 shots? Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, carefully, carefully. I hate exposing myself along crevices like this. You just get blown up, take cover, wait for headshot to come back. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh, but it was actually, oh yeah. This is kind of unfortunate, but it worked out. I don't like being trailed like this. I kind of get the feeling it's inevitable with how I'm moving. Should really make up my mind which way I want to go. Shot him because he was at far enough distance. I didn't think he would just counterattack. And he couldn't. Oof. Alright. Alright. It's fine. It's just fine. Blow him up. Vampirism. Doing tremendous work. Just keeping me up, keeping the chip damage down. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't killed any mechanicals in a long time, so I don't have my smoke cloud up. That's curious. Guess I've never just done it by halves, have I? Wait. I have a lot of questions about what's going on right now. This feels kind of bugged. Like, that door shouldn't be open, right? Because the inner door is definitely open. Oh, bad. Alright, level 6. I could get Sharpshooter, but instead I'm stuck with WizKid. That's fine. I'll make another level. Like, the inner door is definitely open, because these guys are coming out. But how did it do that? Oh no. Okay, never mind. So I can just go and get immune, right? I can just go and get my immunity. Oh, and there's all sorts of candy in here. Oh, I need to turn the pipeline on. Not worth.
Give it to me.
Carnage. I somehow don't think you have a place in my life.
Oh, this looks shiny.
Automatically fires at the nearest enemy after a kill. Yeah, that's not great. Especially with Carrier. The problem with those guns. Cleaner and point blank. Now, I am a sharpshooter build, so these pistols are worthwhile, but those two traits are not worthwhile. Version 1. Repair my armor. I suppose I don't need auto-calibration, do I? I just need power. I need to create a mod pack. Get a power pack for me, please. Power pack on this. Definitely Hunter. 100%. And all sorts of worthwhile stuff. Not Jovasek, not using Jovasek. Alright, and I will... Do I want to do anything now? How's my health? I gotta come back, right? I have to run the gauntlet. That's fine, once I turn the pipeline on. I almost think the smoke clouds will hurt me, because I need long lines of sight. Oh. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I think I got lucky twice there, didn't I? Alright. Things are doing fine. Don't go too fast. Don't lose it all. Collect a few more outs. Pick an intelligent branch in IO. In Europa. Alright. Do have an Enviro pack, right? That's what's going to see me through to the end. Oh, the poison's afraid of me. Alright. Now use the Enviro pack, not the Nova Bomb. And then just Enviro my way all the way back to the gas, get my immunity, use the health station for something. Not sure what. Probably should not have. Yep, excellent. Get immunity. Is there anything else I want to do here? Auto-calibrate just for the damage? Tempting. I did do another thing at WizKid, right? I do have WizKid. So I guess another power pack would be in order, eh? Yeah, let's do it. Create a mod pack, give me another power pack. Also goes on this gun. Long shot is the order of the day, isn't it? So this should do just awful damage against things at the edge of my sight. And hopefully that's where they stay. Health situation, need status, need it. Get medkit. And charge it, and get a medkit. Wonderful. Alright, let's clean the level. I do wonder how that door is open, though. It strikes me as just a mistake. Alright, all I care about is toxic oh, there we go. There. All revealed. Pop. Still didn't tag him. Gonna have to get more crit. What's my crit chance? Oh, he's hiding. Crit chance is 165.
Seems I got it all.
Alright. Alright, the Rift. One of my favorite levels, not just because of Jovasek, also because of the poison immunity, also because of what it does to the last couple levels. It's just fun. And back we go. I don't think I have anything left to do here, right? I didn't leave any unfinished business. This goes to L6, yes, and L6 is covered with candy, also poison gas.
Security should be here soon.
And I should just get a whole bunch of free XP. There's no need to get involved with that, right? No. Sharpshooter of the Mist. Could opt for the poison to do the work, but I want healing. He's going to kill himself. No, that is my XP. Ooh, candy. Alright, these guys are just making terrible life decisions. Oh. I'm unopposed to that. Oh. Can't gun down a Calsec bot right off the bat. That's alright. I'm gonna have to make plans to fight the lockdown if they're... Ooh, what are you? Another Nova Bomb? Alright. Okay, excellent. I will trade a multi-tool for experience. That is a great trade. At this point in the game, anyway. I'm going to end up with Sharpshooter off of this. Beautiful. And so, I'm going to want to aim right there and just blow them off, right? And Sharpshooter, another son of a gun. I should probably read this, eh? Yeah. This place is flooded with poison gas. Poison is my friend for the rest of the game. That feels great. I'm going to get Sharpshooter before I go into Frag Shotgun. This is one of the few shotguns I like. 70 slash. That's getting into the undeniable Fist of God territory I was referring to. Pop. Okay. Almost there. Almost got Sharpshooter online. That's going to be really interesting to see how it... Oh, we're going to see exactly what it is, because there's only one enemy left. Don't want that dot quite yet. Remind myself, there's a dot on this map. Oh, the ablative armor. Ablative armor or Jovasek? That's a question, isn't it? 15% critical chance, or auto med and really good armor. Oh, so many questions. I don't like armor, just as a rule. There we go. Sharpshooter. Max range is increased. Damage bonus at max range. You're gonna be at max range because of everything I'm doing. I've got the gun for that. Okay, so the ablative armor or the Jovasek armor? The damage armor or the safety armor? Okay, terrifying. Okay, terrifying, but it's also solving itself. I'm just going to stand here and bask in the experience. The biggest perk of Sharpshooter is that it resets headshot. If that's all it said, it would be good enough. But instead it also gives you damage, so it's just ridiculous. This is a problem. Okay. They're going to come after me, right? Like, what are they gonna do? It's like, just wreck that guy. It's ridiculous at how good Sharpshooter is. Only, these guys are immune to poison, right? Which leads to awkward complications. Why is he wanting to melee me? I mean, that's strong of him. The Emperor approves. It's a very strange stylistic choice. Okay, come on. I'll see you eventually. Pop. Pop. Come on. Come on, my dude. This is just super awkward. At least I've got dots. Kind of insulting. He said my death was awkward. Alright, we just solved that problem. What do you do? Acid Puddle, double armor attacks, immunity acid, but less healing? That's tempting. We're trying this. For purely the armor damage, because that's one of the ways I can have problems still. They have a ton of armor. Alright. That was not tense. Tense is the wrong word for what that was. That was inconvenient. It's just V1, right? I definitely need multi-tools. You can't give me anything. Each Nova Bomb is its own thing. Alright. We're going to say the Nova Bomb counts as a stack of grenades. I don't know if this is actually true. Like, God, I hope it doesn't. I throw it out and it's like 40 damage. It's got to be like a plasma grenade. And even a plasma grenade isn't enough. What am I talking about? This game doesn't do enough damage in items. I should test that if I have two. I should find someone and just test it. Alright, that's a good idea. And I've also decided the damage chest is coming with me. It's damage overall. Is this a great idea? No. What I really need is to put more crit on the headgear. I need another accuracy pack. Just stack crit, crit, crit. Okay. Not what I want to see. Not what I want to feel. Alright. Why is headshot back up? Still, being able to two-shot that guy. Good. Not good enough, mind you. Good. Here we are in the fun part of the game. Carefully, carefully. I love just cleaning the map. Carefully, carefully. Yeah, I suppose the Rift, while fun, isn't particularly in theme with this character because of the line of sight issues. Pop. Just remember, gonna get stronger. It gets better from here. I like being able to just fade into the mists, though. I like the experience just coming to me. There's a lot of upsides about this. I gotta find a way to test one of these Nova Bombs. Alright. You're not a worthy test. Alright, what's that? Potential. No potential. Not sure this chain gun is going to see a lot of use going forward. I will make room. And finally, where I need to be on health. This is too much ammo. You can carry health, or you can carry damage with you. Or, you know, utility. And right now, I am way too high on damage. Pop. May have to go scavenger eventually, because one of the few ways I could run into problems is ammo exhaustion. Just feed the gun, right? You know? Make sure the gun always has something to do with its time. Oop. I like that 90% chance while aiming. Alright, so everything going according to plan. All is well. All lights are green. We're gonna go this way. Oh, I didn't open it up, did I? That is an oversight, which can be corrected. Bup, bup. And it's popping, right? Yeah. And acid everywhere. It's mainly the armor damage that I want. Yeah, it's popping. Popping. I just have to remember, if I ever get in a situation where I need a lot of healing right then, I should drop the relic. I'm pretty sure that doesn't even take time. Uh-oh. Pinched. Goodbye. Curse your damage gate. You can actually hit that? Oh, I'm playing this wrong. Alright, it's time for Inferno. On Inferno, we do not care about cheesing. On Inferno, we just do. There we go. Tough guy. Tough guy, eh? So I still don't have another vampiric pack. That's interesting. I agree. Just heal. This goes on the chain gun. Yeah. Alright, good enough. Can be better. Will be better. Will definitely better. I need to get the crit enhancer for my helmet. Means I need another rank of Whiz Kid.
Here we go again.
Okay. Not a fan of that door. I can just burn it down. That is wrong. There is no other way to put it. It's just wrong. I'm just going to be real careful. Use our vampire gun. Probably the rest of the game. Pop, pop, pop. Just hear them splatter. Huh. Is that, no? And then the helmet. Yeah, critical. More critical, right? Even more critical. Yep. This is not enough. Oh, I'm being hunted. So, he's got 270. And I'm gonna hit him for not enough. Because he's too close. Huh. This guy's actually ripping me up. So, them getting in close is bad. Not end of the world bad, but bad. So what do I need this for? I need nothing out of this. So give me the multi-tools and prepare my gear. And what do I want to give up for more multi-tools? I don't feel totally safe getting up anything here. Maybe a Nova Bomb. I wish I knew what it did. I don't have faith. I'm taking this. We'll use that as an emergency. Don't have faith. Oh, what if a dog gets to close range on me? This could go wrong in so many ways. Power mod on the helmet. I need one more point of Whiz Kid for this, and I will have it very soon. I could die here. I could die very easily right here. Then being able to two-shot a Toxic Reaver at this point in the game, enormously good. And I get stronger. Just everyone keep that in mind. I've got my back to a wall here. No real need to stick my head out too far. Because if I get caught out, it's one of the ways I can die. That guy just dies. That guy just dies. And I want WizKid again, right? Yeah. I will come back for another point of WizKid. And that goes on the helmet for crit enhancer. So I'm doing up to 176. That's a lot of damage. I really should aim. That 75% miss chance is larger than it looks. Wonder why it moved that one square. Could it not see me? Ooh. They're both fiery. I feel like I might just die. Oh, I want that. Aim 242? That's a lot of damage. Alright, carefully, carefully. Alright. Was I really that... Oh no, that was the acid dream. I don't know if this is doing anything for me. Double armage damage. Alright, I don't believe in this anymore. Given that I'm going to be healing literally on every kill. How did that not kill it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Not immortal. I suppose I should be impressed that Inferno is able to throw out enemies that can actually withstand the Sharpshooter. Auto med in pockets? No, I want carrier. This is the sort of thing that probably would have ended a lot of runs. As it is, it's just distinctly unpleasant. So that guy's got 120 health, so I need to crit to kill him. And I got a 75 chance of crit. I need to get that higher. Uh-oh. Not a problem. Speaking of uh-oh. The rift is so nice. Just shoot it. DDD, shoot it. Okay, I'm gonna have inventory. Just use it right off the ground. Don't be cute. No need to be cute. Words cannot express how much I enjoy just volleying turrets off the map. Turrets are the lowest form of semi-life. I would rather fight enemies that give no XP than fight turrets. Alright, this was quite a bit more. Look at it, just looming over the terminal, waiting for someone to just try to use the machine. It's like a Coke machine in this universe. And it's like, no. I am going to make sure whoever tries to step and adjust their belt, they have the maximally bad day. Alright, so given that I've invested in WizKid and I am a walking ball of multi-tools, it is time to get us some mods. First of all, obviously, we're going to repair this armor. And what do I need? I put one more mod on this sucker, and let's just take a look at the list. It is entirely lame to look at the list, but I'm going to do it. I can't put another power on it, can I? Because putting bulked for barbed is... well, no, I'm all about just hitting as hard as you can. Accuracy, I guess? For even more crit? Crit, crit, crit all the time? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So give me a accuracy back. Onto this hunting rifle. Alright, so that's going to give me very, very good crit chances. To the point where getting the extra son of a gun, I mean, it's nice, but probably just a distraction, honestly. So I need body armor. I wish I could get metabolic boost, which I think I can, actually. No, I can get even more crit. Just even more crit. Put carrier on it. That's obvious utility. And then more crit. So carrier, a power, and then an accuracy, and then another accuracy. Okay, let's do it. Charge, 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 charge. We are going to create a power. We're going to create an accuracy. We're going to create an accuracy. Accuracy goes on the armor for crit. Accuracy goes on the armor for metabolic boost. Power goes on the armor for carrier. Okay. So we have some excellent gear. So I can still put 1 on both of these, which is probably gonna wait for WizKid 3 for auto repair, so these are just always with me. And that's just fine. Hey look, old Jovasek has been restored. 25% critical chance. All it took was some mods. Do I need anything else out of this? Okay, have anything more on the rifle? No, not until WizKid 3. Then I can put one more thing on there. Alright, so we're just going to take this. Last time I did this, I took it all the way to the end. So we got defense machine in the ruins, supply room, and the BioLabs. BioLabs are a formula for pain. Even though I think I can do it, he says with total confidence. So what are my options? I'm not going to the refueling base. I don't want to go on a dark level with a sharpshooter build. So I guess I go to the BioLabs. Remember when I kept saying never go to the BioLabs? Don't ever go to the BioLabs. BioLabs are bad. Don't go to the BioLabs. Well, here we go. Alright, so I have 1 multi-tool, which is obviously insufficient. I am in the BioLabs, which is hellish. Tag, free XP. Free XP, always welcome. Being a little greedy, wish I had a phase. Where are the enemies? Okay. Getting quite a lot of extra experience off of this. No. So I'm doing 169. And I'm going to do more damage. With a very slight chance of more. So it just vaporizes that guy.
Now this is gonna be a hell of a fight.
Good, good, good. All of that was good. Alright, level 9. What do I need? I really want to hit that, but can't. Sustained fire has its utility. Another 15% crit obviously has its utility. WizKid 3 lets me... but no. I'm going to take 1 step towards Hoarder. And I'm going to try to seal this game by getting a scavenger. Bleed immunity. A damage debuff? I mean, admittedly I don't really need damage. But bleed also doesn't do much for me. So we've got a Exalt running towards us. We've got multiple Exalts running towards us. Which is a uncomfortable feeling. This guy's got more health. Huh. That's still not going to kill him, eh? Because the extra damage from... it's a fine machete. The extra damage bled away from him advancing and getting closer. That guy's a mortar. It takes a second, right? So let's just get it max distance. And do that. So if I crit, which is only a 10% chance, kill him. But he probably just walks towards me. You pick up on their habits the more you play. You know when they like to fire and when they like to advance. Thankfully, Ravagers like to advance. Oh ho? That's my strong room. Do I have to push a button? Like, there was no option on the last level unless I just missed it. Oh. Thank you. This armor is, I think, the best armor in the game. That felt good. Durable and aim assist is not what I need. There we go. Dots. Dots. Aim, shoot. Shoot. Alright, so I got a lot of loose health just up here. What is that thing? It's moving fast. How did I miss? Oh, the barrels aren't really there. Alright. So the only thing... Okay. Let's just get this out of the way. I am invincible, and nothing can possibly harm me. With that said, this is the BioLabs, and that's the hate nozzle right there. So we're going to leave that until we actually do heal to the strong room. This is going to take a lot of ammo out of me, isn't it? Good thing I'm already routing towards scavenger.
I feel it. I need it.
Okay, this is... so hard to get those
Let's do this.
I'm not going to get any of those bonuses, am I? That guy just ripped the hell out of me. Good kid. So let's take up defensive positions. Fortunate. I wanted to tag a lot more of those dots. Thankfully, these guys give experience. It's quite a lot of experience in the strong room. I'm very happy I came here. Alright. There's a lot of extra experience in the strong room. Alright. Still not done, eh? Got it. Alright, what a violent area. Interesting. Calamity. Can you be used? It's the Medusa beam. I mean, it's coming with me, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. But can you headshot with it? No. Yeah. One of those weapons just too cool to use, I guess. Alright, ammunition problems have been relieved. That's a fantastic little area right here. Now let's see if I just blow it all going into the BioLabs as I go and I pull the lever. I'm not going to get enough multi-tools to do the finale properly. But whatever. I need 9 multi-tools, I guess. Sysop can't help me. Sysop will only give me 1 extra. Well, individual extras. Okay, let's take a look. Sysop requires nothing. 1 extra charge, and then 2 extra charges, and then 4 extra charges. So it's just extra multi-tools for the rest of the game. It's so probably not worth it. Oh, don't go. Don't go. Hit the button. I came in here for a reason, right? Get rid of some of this stuff. Confirm. Alright, they're gonna start rushing me. Just try to take a commanding position. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. Okay, now I'm sure I'm doing this right. I am in trouble, am I not? I gotta run. Thankfully, I can run. That guy was just a beast. All of these guys are beasts. They don't give experience, which is absolutely a travesty. I mean, considering how big they are, I don't think that's a terribly controversial statement. Like, this would scarcely be possible with a non-sharpshooter build that didn't do absurd damage. Right, the other guy saw me, or smelled me. Excellent. Did I actually get the thing? I did not. Alright, good. Don't know if any of this is going to matter. Don't know if anything means anything. Don't know who I am or where I'm going. But, level 2. Ground. Yeah. Yeah. So 187, still not enough. Wow. Big wow. Alright. There's our first Medusa. And that guy can just kill me right now, right? Okay. Alright. Do I hear another one? Okay. Alright. Need damage badly. Oh, or a better weapon. Not sure what that weapon would be. But, would definitely take a better weapon. But, don't move too fast. I'm down to 50% on both my armors. Alright, level 10. More sharpshooting, right? Even though I feel the call of WizKid and the call of Scavenger and the call of everything else, like, sharpshooters kind of like Scavenger, right? In that I will use less bullets to accomplish the same goal. So it's efficient. Okay, that's truly unfortunate. I would love to see like one more stack of ammo drop on me. That would make me a lot more comfortable. As it is, I don't even want to spend bullets shooting open doors. Okay. Okay. Gotta be careful. Good and good. Gotta be careful. Super duper careful. Super duper careful. Careful, careful. Good. The fact I'm frozen makes this a very dangerous situation. And I didn't have my native escape up. Yeah, just shoot it. Shoot it dead. I have to just shoot this guy. Oof. Alright. Do not risk the entire game. Use a med kit. I know those guys are going to have Healy balls, but maybe they can't. They get in a good position, they shoot you a bunch of times. So I just take it seriously. Alright, fine. What's this? Ripper and Precise? No. That is not what I'm looking for. There is the death nozzle. Oh, I need that. Check my guns, make sure I'm reloaded. It's that time of game where I start doing stupid things and forgetting about it. Good. That should be most of the danger from the level, right? He says, as the Medusa is right there. That was some luck, being able to just gun down that Medusa. I did some math in my head, and I asked myself, should I wait to get a better shot? And the math said, no, you idiot, pull the trigger. I want to get WizKid. I don't want this armor to die. And I'm taking chip damage essentially to the armor. That isn't enough multi-kits. Multi-tools. This is so very, very tense. Things can go wrong so badly at any time. Like a fast Medusa. Like, what is the best way to handle this? That. Stop trying to think about ways to headshot it. and just pull out the guaranteed damage. It's amazing I still need. It's amazing I am still taking so much damage. Wow. I got lots of questions on whether or not I'm going to be able to do this. Maybe using the hunting rifle was wrong. Maybe there's another gun I should be using. Alright, so how many multi-tools I got? 4. That's not enough. Alright, okay, it's the wrong number. Let's see. Nice open space. Uh-oh. Oh! Once again, the BioLabs just murk me. I was in pretty good shape, and then it just didn't work out. I should have tried the Nova Bomb, shouldn't I? Anyway, BioLabs are death. I am shocked. I am straight up shocked that Sharpshooter is not putting out enough damage for Inferno. That raises some serious questions about what you have to do to beat this game mode. If Sharpshooter is not enough, what do you have to do? Because I know I touched IO a couple times on the last patch, but the last patch I probably had hidden buffs on me, which was just easing my way and was just making it completely invalid. It cannot be compared to what's happening right now. And right now I am hitting Europa and I am exploding. Okay, admittedly, this run could have gone a lot farther, I feel, if I had not gone into the BioLabs. If I had just done something normal, like going into the pit. Everyone likes the pit, right? Maybe train Rexio up. Maybe not die with lots of health on the ground, like we see right here. I probably should have just smoke screened. But even then, that would have been with ArchReavers all around me. I'm not sure. I had to clear this room out. I had to, and then I had to fight them off as they came. But going to the BioLabs has the traditional the elimination of pain as one of the rewards, and that's what was making all the Medusa encounters so very edgy, is the Medusa would hit me, and that's fine-ish, but it would put me in pain, which might make my next shot miss, which is, that's terrifying. So I don't know. I guess we can just write this off to BioLab problems. BioLab luck. Maybe I should have gotten a phase kit. Maybe I should. But it's so hard. I'd have to move one step in the open. I would have had to immediately smoke and then start doing inefficient ways to clear the room with like grenade launchers. But then guys are just flooding in at this point. The only way to handle this would have had a phase, essentially. Maybe hucking a smoke grenade at the 2? I don't know. It's like, keep in mind, these 2 guys right here, they are icy. Icy Reavers, so they get 2 attacks a turn. So there was 4 attacks facing me. And that guy didn't die immediately when he was shot because he had another tag on top of it. And that guy spawned in full cover. Yeah, it's just... BioLabs suck. It murks you so often with these. Anyway, nothing more to say about that. We'll play more later. Bye now.